I've just had another thought about why I might not like makeup. Well, I don't like it, but things trigger people, don't they? I don't like the texture. I don't like the feeling of it. That's one thing on me. But I think it's to do with, you know how like dogs pick up cues is one example. Like if you know anything about dog training, like when you start getting ready to go out, they start getting anxious because like you have a routine of things you do before you go out. It would have been to do with my mum leaving me, well, because she had to go to work, and so the routine was she put makeup on. I'm just now in the back room where this is where the whole fucking hell, what on earth have you done to the floor? It's like this is what they're doing in Richmond. If you watched that episode, it came from this room. This is where the weights bench should be. I'm just mopping the floor because the dog weed in here again, and hopefully she's jumped over the fence rather than weed in the house. I'm going to put the rug down, the weights bench on top, because my son said when he was here before using it that it was too noisy. So I've given up. It is literally, this is the Richmond squat now. It's going to stay like this. And just get that rug up, put the weights bench on it. So yeah, it's also, I suppose, signals, and this is a society, this isn't just for me, but it clearly is a thing. I mean, if people are putting on makeup, that's time they're not spending with their children, and they're teaching those children that you need to be wearing makeup to fulfill whatever role it is. But it is complicated, because sometimes I like to wear makeup. It's true, everyone does. So that's what I'd had to touch because I thought of it. And I love this too. Can you see this wall? Like I only decorated here recently. And I like to think, God, oh my God, that's the other thing. There's blood spilled on this floor, like Dolly had bled in here. There's always blood spilled in this room. There is always blood spilled in this room. Like my son was always like spilling blood in here. Like somebody hit him in the face with a football boot and there was blood everywhere. And I don't know, you know me, my fucking weird. A friend of mine used to live here before I lived here, and she went to labour in this room, and apparently it was quite traumatic. So that's the blood thing again. It just, I've got this thing about like ley lines and like energy points. I know I've completely gone off a tangent again. This started recently, well, a while back when Doris, say hello Doris, always goes absolutely bonkers a particular point where we're walking just round the way, and I was like, do you know what is it? And I often find like dead things hit on that bit of road because animals have like a paths that they follow, don't they? And so I thought, was it like an old plague pit or something, and there was some like people must have been thrown in when they were still alive, something like that, some spirits trying to draw attention to things. But I've completely gone for a tangent. It's probably a good thing. I don't focus on makeup too much. Life would be dull if that's all we thought about. I thought that the other day though, when there was blood all over, with Dolly came in season, she bled on this floor, and then I noticed the the house on Blooming Hill or whatever the most haunted house in the world is, or things like that. It's like, I think it's probably a tile's come off the roof to be honest, but I like to think it's like a ectoplasm or something. This is the green room. It was going to be a Buddhist sanctuary. It's, fuck knows, I don't know, I just did it with the odd paint. This is the colour I was trying to mix up, khaki. I think that's from the painting channel. Didn't finish it. I'd started to paint the floor because I had no carpet, if you just want filling in, and Johnny kept weeing on it, and then the paint kept coming away, so I gave up. I might still. And then the blue, I'd gone over it. I'll explain the full story now. I started going over it with tile paint. I thought, you know what, that's not going to wash off. I'll probably still do that at some point. Oh look, just going to do. Come on then, let me go. She likes to sit on the windowsill and look out. So I can't open the windows. She'd be on the roof. I had another dog, so like a roof out there. You see? I'll show them Dolly. Years ago, her predecessor, she's on the internet, Lexi, aka the Beast. And my neighbours go one day, Sam, dog's on the roof. Okay. No, she was mixed. So this one would be exactly the same. And she probably could jump off this roof, I reckon, without too much damage to herself, because she runs along the walls, and we've done that as like an agility thing, because she's that sort of dog. So you just direct them to do things, and she's built up her skill set. You shaking my hand? Look, she's saying she's just offered me a paw. Oh God, that's the other project, isn't it? The 101 things to do with the box thing, like empowering them, basically helping them like problem solve different situations. That came to be proven to be a thing a while back. I have gone off a completely different tangent now. When she was younger, we were over like one of the local parks, and I taught on the box, or as a thing, because I'm really bad at teaching a stay with all of my dogs. So I used to teach them to wait at specific points for me, and then I'd treat them on the walk. So I started to teach her on the box, which basically meant jump onto whatever thing it was. Drain covers down that way, or logs, anything up was on that. She then identifies an up thing and jumps onto it. And then because she gets rewarded, we get to certain points, she'd jump on the thing, wherever it was, and wait for me to get a treat. So she was being chased by these little terriers. And she found different ways to problem solve. The first time she'd literally just jumped onto a drain cover. They're up. They're not like a ground drain cover. They're raised ones. I thought, you know what, that's clever. She's thought that through herself. And another time she did a similar sort of thing and jumped in the lake as part of a game, I think. But that's sort of problem solving. That's what 101 Things to Do with the Box teaches them, to think of different ways of solving a problem rather than just like turning to aggression. It's a rehabilitation thing, but if you teach dogs from an early age to do it, I can't think of the words. They can still boundary set without it being aggressive. It's natural dog behaviour. Oh, there's Magpie. Hello, Mr. Magpie. How's your family? You see, he's probably looking for food. Oh, look. Can you see? Did you see? There's a second one's come. I don't know what we can see. That one looks like a youngling. It looks a bit like, I don't know if you saw it, a little bit like a scrappy one. I better put some food out. I know, there's plenty, isn't there? It's the same with puppy. I've gone into dog training. You know what? Somebody can pull all the scraps out of this. With puppies, if you do that from the start, it's like how you train a service dog. Dogs they don't have hands, and so they use their mouths. And if you encourage puppies to bring things to you and exchange them, you can name the things, and they start learning. And then you just say, you can get they can identify things quite quickly. And then you just direct what you want them to do with a thing, like, that's a sock. And then you tell them, you teach them, you break things down to steps. And you can get them to load a washing machine. If they're not scared to pick things up, you just direct or put their toys back in the box. It's not like if you do it, it's not a massive difficulty, really. Well, I say that. But again, it's what's important to you. I've done this with different dogs. I haven't really done a great deal of it with Doris. She's got a different skill set. And I've got other things to do, really. Like I said, I didn't get out to get this dog and I haven't had it from a puppy. So, our job is just being my padre, isn't it? Padre. Padre. Wasn't that a bumbling episode? So, anyway, now I've just mopped this floor. I'm going to mop it again. I'm going to get the rug up, that orange one, that's probably now damp. But maybe I won't bring it up. And then get the weights bench out in here. So it's up, so it's easy to use. This room, look, has taken a step. I can't even open that window. Without fear of her jumping out. I had a dog years ago, like my first dog that I'd got from a pet shop. I've told her, in the days when that was a thing. She's just a little mix, crossbreed. And she jumped off a balcony. She was fine. She saw a dog running past and literally jumped off it. There you go. You learn as you go, don't you? No one was expecting that to happen. I'm a prisoner in my own house. The things you won't end up owning you. So this is going to be the. What's it called? Can you see? What's it called? What's it called? Oh God. Doujou. My doujou. Oh God. That's what it's going to be anyway this week. And then I'll change it all around again. Oh, fucking hell. It's like never ending, isn't it? Never ending. I want to take this carpet up too. It's full of fleas. Not fleas, just dust. Honourable Dolly. I think that's the mouldy orange from the juggling episode. Dolly. Honourable Dolly. Weights and progress. Right. I think this is the buffering channel. Where should I start? It's like sometimes there's so much you don't know where to begin, isn't it? So what do? You just begin with what you feel like doing. Don't think about it too much. Oh, that's the other. That was the other altar. If anyone was interested, that ended up pinging up because this was originally my yoga studio when Daphne first moved out. I don't know what that's doing on there. That was the family altar that I set up for the person who wanted a white light of joy around their family. Red light for success. Light things with success. I can't remember what was what here, but there we are. That's all perfectly. What's in there? No, I know nothing, but I know what's in there. So there we go. Oh God, what's that? Crystal. I don't even know what that crystal means, but it's on there. Seemed the right thing to do, clearly. What's that? I don't know. Oh, a dragon's wing. I don't know why that was on there. That's for the Buddha though. Oh God. There we go. Oh, somebody's moved the cat from the spit mirror. Fucking hell, Dolly. We need the cat and the spit mirror. There's all the plants that need to go to the other aquarium. There's the yoga ball. That's the buffering channel. We're getting buffer probably. Let's get buff for the buffing channel. Fluff some buffers. Right. Let's all make up.